To find a specific term, it's called finding the rth term. And so we're going to use this formula to find the rth term. The example that one of my students is having trouble with is number 17 in section 10.7. And so you're going to need to know two things to use this formula. You need to know what n is, and n is this power right here that's outside of the parentheses. And then you're going to need to know what r is. And r is the term that the question asks you for. And then you're going to subtract 1 from that number, because r equals 0 is considered the first term. So r equals 0 would be first term, r equals 1 would be the second term, r equals 2 would be the third term, r equals 3 would actually be the fourth term. So for 10.7, number 17, they ask you to find the fourth term of the binomial 2x plus 7 raised to the 12th power. So in this case, n is 12 and r is 4 minus 1, which would be 3. So when we do that, we need to take the summation, and we're going to put our n right here, 12 factorial. Here is r factorial, and then this is n minus r factorial. Okay, in the back here, we need to raise whatever this first term is to the n minus r power. So that's what I did. 12 minus 3 equals 9. So it's 2x raised to the 9th power is what we have to do. And then this one would be the second term raised to the rth power. So I raised that to the 3rd power because r is 3. So now we're just going to do our math. I just took this thing apart and I said 12 factorial is 12 times 10, 11 times 10 times 9 factorial, because on the bottom I have 9 factorial. I know it's going to cancel from there down. And so now I have something a little bit simpler to work with. So on the bottom I have 3 times 2 times 1, which is just 6. And 6 would cancel with a 6 in the 12, leaving a 2 behind. So we're going to multiply these three numbers together to get 220. Now we've got to take care of these things. So 2x to the 9th would be 2 to the 9th, which is 512, x to the 9th. And then 7 to the 3rd is 342 or 343, I think that might be. So when we multiply now all these numbers together, we get this number here times x to the 9th power. 38,635,520 x to the 9th would be your answer.